Well, 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 look what I have here. I have a flat deck Cushman. Every battery's dead in this thing. But luckily we have a lot of demolition derby car batteries. Now these are all 6-volt batteries. This is the 36-volt system. So what I'm planning to do is put 2 car batteries on one side and 1 car battery on the other, just to see if I can get this thing running and try to figure out some of the electrical, because these batteries are $240 each Canadian for a 6-volt deep cycle battery. And don't you guys worry, as soon as I get this thing running, we're going to Austin Powers the shit out of this. We're going to launch this thing and get it stuck somewhere, and then, hold on, let's just watch Austin Powers. We're going to do that to this. Now, I've kind of had my eyes on this for quite some time, and what I'd really, really like to do is I'd like to mount a winch either on the deck or in the deck, and then have a cable come out the back so that I can kind of just take it to a car or hook it to the car and lift the front bumper and front tires off the car, off the ground on the car, and then at derbies hopefully bring this back. Now the problem is this is quite large, and I'm not going to modify the chassis in any way, but I'd like to make sure that I can fit this thing on my trailer with a demolition derby car. But the first things first, we have to get it running and basically go from there. So I'm going to be screwing around with the batteries here for a bit. It's probably going to take me most of tonight. I did contact a golf cart place because like this stuff is a mess. So I did contact a place, but they told me their shop rate is $120 an hour to work on golf carts. So I'm going to try to get it as far as I can and determine the issue before I send it to them. Now, I know nothing about electricity, and well, that's not true. I know a little bit about 12 volt. I know absolutely nothing about 36 volt. And this box here apparently drops it down to 12 volts, so then all the lights are on 12. I don't know. But I did charge the batteries. We were getting 36 volt for a bit, but then as soon as I turned it off, we lost the 36 volt. So, I don't know. We're going to try to figure this thing out and see what we can do. Well, we did the best crappy job we could do. Got 1 car battery there with 2 vice grips on it. And we got 2 car batteries over here with 3 vice grips on them. And no deck, and then an extra pair of vice grips just in case we run out. We have this voltage meter telling me what that battery's at. You can watch it drop. Yep, see that? It just dropped. So these are just batteries out of cars I bought. But guess what? Let's go for a drive. I don't know how far we're going to make it, but it's unbelievably rough. We're at 11 volts. Alright guys, we're about to do the Austin Powers thing. Is that neighbor home? It looks like he's home. Scoot, scoot! Yeah, we need to make this thing go faster. Maybe take that 36 volt and bumper to maybe like 40? Oh, well, let's go say hi to our neighbor. Well, he couldn't stop laughing. So now we're gonna go for the next adventure, which is actually like 4 times as far. But it definitely needs to get faster, that's for sure. And it survives this, maybe we'll take it on a farther adventure. Foot to the floor! Now, I wonder if this classifies as a Power Wheel demolition derby car, because technically it's battery powered. Hey Harley, you want to go for a ride? Come on, up on the seat, sit down, sit down, I see you, sit down, sit, down, sit, there you go, stay. I know, Harley. Yes. She sounds like she's dying, but we're gonna make the trip. I just want to basically make sure that nothing catches fire on this thing. So far, so good. This guy's got a couple of cars that I bought in the past, and he drives them around. They're derby cars that I bought that were just too good to derby, so then he started driving them. But he's just recently got a new tow rig, this giant Ford Excursion. So let's go say hi to him, because his tow rig is for a camper, not for derby cars, anything cool or anything. Hey, Tim! It's terrifying! You know, I've never once felt like Mike Myers, but now all of a sudden I want to get stuck in a tunnel. Okay, so I may have gone too far from the house, and the battery's just about dead. But on the plus side is you can feel every bump in the concrete with these solid tires. Let's go, Harley! I think I'm gonna call this thing my my Tesla. I've got a Tesla now, guys. Maybe this one's not made by Elon Musk, but it's good enough for me. Oh, look, we're going up a hill. It's dying. It's dying, Captain. No, we're good. The batteries are dying very quick. We got so far to go. Come on, Tesla. You're getting slow. Come on. You can do this. We're so close. Come on. Go, my mini little Tesla, go. Let's go, Jeffrey. No. No. Well, it made it almost all the way to the garage. So I guess the next step is to get rid of the solid tires because they are undrivable, and then try to find some 8s or maybe some 12s. I might be able to fit some 12s on it up front. If we have to cut that a little bit bigger, we have to cut it a little bit bigger. I think those will fit bigger tires, and then go from there. So I think I have some 12s that are actually half decent, but I'd like to buy new ones so they kind of look pretty. Maybe we can sell these 8-inch solids and go from there. But we're just going to charge it up a bit so that way I can actually drive it to the back. Oh, look at that. She's on her way up, so that's perfect.